Hello everyone, Leatherteen Scale here, also known as Scale, and welcome to Marie's Room. This game's supposed to be a short experience. It's playable in one go, so there's no save states. Whether or not that means multiple episodes, I don't know. But with my family and I currently being out on vacation to DC, I thought that it would be a nice thing to kind of mix it up. Kind of something a little more chill. I remember a YouTuber that I watched playing this a while ago, but I remember literally nothing about this game in any way, shape, or form. All I remember is that, like, What Remains of Edith Finch in this game gave me a lot of similar vibes. And another streamer I watch has been playing What Remains of Edith Finch, which I already previously played on my channel. So I was like, well, this is the kind of mood that I'm feeling right now. But let's get on into the game. I remember literally nothing about this. I think it came out in 2019, according to the awards.
I didn't want to come back. Why would I, after all that's happened, even in here? So, where is the journal?
Oh. Okay. Whoa. We've got changing photos? Where am I?
Don't need to go in there. That's the bathroom.
Okay. No entry, the future?
California, crisp white wines. I'll need a crate of those when I get out of here.
I feel that. Oh, I can zoom in. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to turn me down. There we go. Because I don't need to be this loud. I can always fix it in post. Picture?
Is that me? Oh my god, the hair. What was I thinking?
Which one? Because the red hair is actually kind of cute. Second place science fair.
Look, Mr. Torres. I'm happy he finally got remarried. A honeymoon in the Bahamas. Wish I was there with them.
Let them have their own honeymoon. But, like, at the same time, I completely understand the sentiment. What do we have here? Welcome back, Kelsey? I mean, I loaded up the game and it broke. So I had to oh, there's the journal. So, like, if that's what count, like, literally, I kid you not, I didn't even actually fully load into the game. I, like, pressed start, and because I was trying to adjust the audio, it, like, broke. So.
Of course I knew it was her. Who else? There was only one thing to do. Get to Marie.
Huh. There's not really any other information, unless this stamp. But I feel like that stamp would already be there on a Vancouver card. I'm not ready to pick up the journal yet. Is there anything else I can do? Weather forecast.
What, more than 100 again today? Glad I don't have to deal with that anymore.
Ugh.
No, that's her parents' room.
Can I, like, leave? Like, will it let me go?
I don't want to go back down.
Oh, alright. And I don't have any way to, like, walk faster, which I guess makes sense, but I want to see what else is in the room before I, like, just pick up the journal.
She wouldn't talk to me on the phone, so what else could I do? I drove all the way up there to Vancouver, freezing my ass off in that tin can of a car.
Orange Grove, which, according to the weather, is where we're at. So, super South California. Good God, no wonder you're boiling at over 100. Alright, Marie's journal. Could I, like... There is something up with my mouth sensitivity, and I can't do anything with it. Hi, Kelsey.
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Okay.
I know you've been reading my journal. Can I ever forgive you for what you did?
What'd I do?
Honestly, I don't know. I'm trying really hard, but I don't know how. Because I don't understand any of it. You are my friend, and I loved you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you, and I stood up to him because of you. But you, I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise I'll be all right. Marie.
Except she wouldn't be. She would not be all right.
Oh, no. Before I do anything else. Okay, fingers crossed this doesn't... Okay, cool, it didn't break the game. Oh, I should have looked around the room more before I clicked on the thing. Oh well. Okay, so what, are we back in time? Why do I recognize that? What is that from? Like, I feel like that's almost a zombie hand. Fermi paradox. Height growth chart in ages. Okay, I thought that was in centimeters. Cute swimsuit. No.
I loved skinny dipping, but Marie insisted on wearing this thing. Really, I mean, it was Mr. Jones's pool, after dark. No one would ever come close to the freak. And he wasn't there, just to be clear. But someone else was.
Whoa, what? Yeah, no, that's not cool. Okay, I can't make out any of that. Hotel with the H missing, so hotel. Ooh, George's tamales.
Every Tuesday, the food trucks would roll in. Me and Marie never missed Jorge's tamales.
Oh.
When I was a kid, Jorge would put some aside, just in case my mom was too drunk to feed me again.
Oh. Nothing. I can't open it. I want to see what's on the menu. Man. I want to know what kind of tamales they got. Food Rescue, Orange Grove. I'm just gonna search her jacket like that?
I'm not a shadow person. Yeah, it took me all I had to convince her she wasn't.
No. Journal updated. How does one check the journal? Do I have to, like, keep going back to it? I'm gonna wait. I want to look around more in case I accidentally, like, advance the plot.
She loved being a birthday girl. Mr. Torres would take her shopping every year.
Isn't that the guy whose pool we were skinny dipping in?
Marie insisted on saving these. She was going to make a new world with them, whatever that was supposed to be. I've never actually seen her build anything.
Oh god, she's got unbridled ADHD.
He had money, you see? He bought me things. I was gonna wear these to the prom. Fancy, right? At the time, I didn't know where the money came from.
Drugs. A
She
pack
asked
of
me why I was so
cards.
angry all the time, and I told her because it's a dirty deal. It's Russian roulette and utterly unfair. The cards I'd been dealt, any player would have passed. I chose to be angry instead. But Marie, my friend Marie, she got me a new deck and suggested I deal again.
Okay. Converse. Even though it's not labeled as such. So I guess knockoff Converse. Cigarette money. Oh, vinyl money. DM day. As in like Carpe Diem. And concerts. God, I need to do something like this. I really do. Not for smoking, though.
She hated my cigarettes. Every time I felt like going out and buying a pack, she made me put the money in that money jar. One day, that money would pay for our gas to drive to college. We only needed money for the one way. I ended up using it to get to Vancouver.
Oh. So the friendship broke before you guys went to college. Interesting.
Mr. Torres and Marie were robbed in their own house, not long after we met at Food Rescue. He was stabbed, almost died. She was knocked out with a baseball bat. She was in the hospital for a while, stitches, concussion. She still had headaches, she said.
Isn't Mr. Torres is Marie's parents, right? So this is before the mom died. Home invaders stab a father and bash his daughter. Oh no, that's Marie that got hurt. Sorry. My brain didn't process. I don't know why, but I was literally looking at the text and my brain just didn't process. Bumblebee, a cat, postcards from a lot of cool places, actually. Vinyl inbox, manifest on a mood. Beer bottle.
Mr. Torres loved that beer. After the robbery, he only had a couple left. Apparently they were hard to come by. Still, we decided to try a bottle once. Marie loved that label. She drew it in her journal. I remember that. All that happened later that night, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to remember.
Is it that she's trying not to remember the robbery? What is it?
Sometimes it got so hot. This thing wasn't doing it anymore. Then we'd take off to Mr. Jones's swimming pool. That night, I guess he must have seen us.
And she already said that Mr. Jones wasn't there. So it was somebody else that saw them skinny dipping, or specifically Kelsey skinny dipping, because Maria was wearing the swimsuit, and it was Mr. Jones whose pool it was, and Mr. Torres is her dad. Okay, I'm caught up. World map. Okay, so wow, that is Italy goes here. Thank you, but I get it. That's supposed to be the church in Naples, the one that took them years to finish constructing. That's been being constructed since the 1800s. Or no, Madrid's. Sorry, which would be here if that was the case. Not over here in France. Obviously Vancouver, London. I'm imagining that's supposed to be Amsterdam, based on the architecture and the housing. Paris, of course. Oddly enough, Paris, decently located correctly. If the map was drawn to fit, it'd be here. And then Venezia, which is actually over here, where my clicker is right now. It's in the crooks of the knee if you were to measure it out on your leg. Give him points for trying, though.
Marie always dreamed about going to Europe. I don't think she ever went.
No. Not if she's pointing to some of these things wrong. But Venezia is great. In the way that it gets super quiet at night because there's no cars anywhere. There's no trains. All you would hear is boats, and at 8 p.m., the trains, the commuter trains leave. So the place becomes practically desolate. So, some food for thought. What was markers? No, the desk lamp. Oh, I can turn that on. I don't know what that's going to do for me, but...
Lorraine, Marie's mom, died when she was 5. My mother, she might as well have been dead. She looked more dead than alive, anyhow. Passed out on the couch, empty bottles of gin on the floor.
Yeesh. And a world on the back. Which, if she figured out how to draw her map off of this that explains why she didn't draw it correctly. I'm not judging. I want to make sure everyone knows, at the very least, this is not how Europe's actually shaped. In case you ever decide to make a map for yourself. Laptop later. Ripped shirt.
Trevor. What an asshole. After we broke up, he got violent sometimes. One day, he dragged me through the school hall by my shirt until one of Marie's geek friends stopped him. Ben, I think it was. He got a lot of shit for it later.
Ew. Sorry, the natural response is ew, toxic, abusive partner, but like I get why people end up staying with them. It's just because sometimes when you're in a abusive relationship, you don't what's that BoJack Horseman quote that goes when you wear rose tinted glasses, all of the all the red flags just look like flags. Like, that's why. But still, ew.
Trevor was never far off, though. When Marie and I rode our bikes through dark nights just to get a taste of those perfect oranges, I knew he was lurking in the shadows. I never told her, but I think that's how he found us. He followed us back to the room.
Is he the one that saw us when we were skinny dipping then? Or when Kelsey was skinny dipping? Whiteboard.
Chemistry holds no surprises. Love that.
Fair. Also, I love the cat in the vortex. I think that's adorable. What's on the TV? Oh. Have you seen this man?
Have you seen this man? Yeah, I've seen him.
I think the burglar's Trevor. Ringbinder.
Ah, yes. The science project. Of all people, they chose to pair me with the girl from Food Rescue. Outrageous. But I got over it and chose to work my ass off. I had to if I wanted to get that scholarship.
That's fair. Okay, laptop, first and foremost. Oh, okay. What do we think it'd be? Because I don't think it'd be the California beer. Probably be something relating to her mom, right?
I thought I was so lucky. An adoring boyfriend, free burgers from the kitchen he worked in, sparkly things he bought me. I thought if I took care of him, he'd take care of me, and we'd get out, just in case I didn't get that scholarship. I had no idea where the money came from.
Yep, he was the one robbing people. Okay, let's go back to the journal. Ooh.
Disgusting, but cheap. I got used to them after I didn't want to go to the food kitchen anymore. The vicious taste of these meatballs still beat the humiliation of being served by Marie.
Oh, yeah, I could... Yeah, okay. Okay, let's go to the journal then. Oh.
She once asked me, "Don't you ever dream, Kelsey?" And I said, I don't. I don't dream. I plan. What I didn't tell her was that I wouldn't allow anyone to mess with those plans.
Ooh. There was something I once heard, like, pretty solidly about, like, people in survival situations, right? When your brain is so fixated on survival, you don't, like, when you're trying to focus on what you're going to eat today, tomorrow, the next day, like, those kinds of things, you can't look at things like the bigger picture, right? I knew of a lady through my aunt, who she had a daughter. The daughter worked at like a McDonald's or something, like something that was definitely dead end. And the daughter wanted to go off to college. And this was like back when like there wasn't as bad like inflation or anything. But they asked the daughter said to the mom, "Hey, I want to like go to college and stuff like that." And she had somebody else with her. I think it was either my aunt or maybe an interviewer or something. I have no clue. But the mom was like, "But you could be promoted at your current workplace and you could make like X amount of dollars an hour." She's like, "Yeah, but I could go to college and then from there I could get a job that pays me at least like 60 grand a year." But that was just so much money to the mom's eyes that it didn't even seem feasible for like someone in her life to reach that because of the area that she was from. And that was something like I saw a lot with having a lot of family out in the Rust Belt, which is what used to be the steel and the coal mining belts back when they were more profitable, but now they kind of started to decay now that the industries had left. Ooh, hey, that's the burger phone from Juno.
That's Trevor's phone number. He called her. I knew he blamed her for everything, though she should have blamed him for what he did to her and Mr. Torres. I need to find the key.
Okay. So we're starting at the beginning, right? Okay. November 21st, 2017. Oh my god, they put me on Kelsey's team. My heart races whenever I stop to think about it. I don't think she's all that pleased, though. I wonder whether she remembers me from Food Rescue. Oh god, I hope not. I feel so connected to her. Is that weird? I'd love for us to be friends. She's just amazing. I can't wait to start working on our science project. Did you get that? Our project. I feel like I'm going to explode from excitement. I'm gonna have to like give Kelsey a voice. Also, this says Last Hope in the top left corner here. But like then this way it's definitely more clear than me just giving my thoughts, but... Whoa, that's a lot of anger. All right. December 4th, 2017. I screwed up, but I was worried. I'm still worried. What else could I do? Kelsey hasn't been to Food Rescue in a while, and I just wanted to make sure she wasn't hungry or something, so I offered her my sandwich. Ugh, why did I do that? Now we'll never be friends. Good one, Marie. Really, really well done. She looked at me like I was crazy and walked out. Now we're behind on the project too. I hope we can make the deadline. Oh my god, there's so many insecurities just bumping heads here that it's almost insane. I'm gonna turn that up. Maybe I should turn up the music volume. I was just kind of worried about having the audio too high because I don't want to get copyright stricken just in case. Okay. All right, back to Marie's journal. December 22nd, 2017. Just stop. Why do you keep writing this shit? I know there isn't much news in Orange Grove, but it's been ages. Not literally, but you know, they're never going to find them. I wish everyone would just stop. Leave us alone so I can forget the whole goddamn awful night. Some think my dad was a hero for trying to stop them. Truth is, we never saw them coming. When that guy jumped and stabbed my dad, something snapped and I would have punched him, scratched his eyes out, I swear. I think I could have killed him. But the other one got to me before I even knew there were two. I never saw their faces. Neither did my dad. So they never caught them. I'm not fearless. Oh my god, there were two. Trevor's definitely the one. Am I the second one? Oh no. Oh, you poor thing. Like, I get it. And especially when there's not a lot of news in a small town, like, yeah. January 5th, 2018. Nothing was different is the name of this chapter. We're all just matter. That's what Kelsey keeps saying, and she's right. But matter is also life, and life is something we need to take care of. She likes to be out on a limb. She says she's got nothing to lose. Bam! She didn't even realize what she was saying, or maybe I'm too sensitive. Guess that'll show me to believe that we're friends. I guess I am a shadow person after all. I think she's gonna break her neck, by the way. See if I care. Doing what? Like, what? She likes to be out on a limb, so she's got nothing to lose. So she's just being reckless. Maybe she doesn't even realize what she's saying. Oh, you're saying that you care about her and you're upset that she doesn't value her own life. That's what I see. Okay. Life matters, loving the chemistry. Okay, that kitten and the cupcake is the most adorable thing ever, and I need to learn how to draw like that. January 19th, 2018. Happy birthday, Mom. That's so cute and so sad. There's a picture of a phone, and I have to say that's a really interesting way to do like the skyline with the newspaper and then have a cell tower come out of it. I think that's brilliant. Especially because like of how fast word travels in cities, like that kind of stuff. And like how much chatter and talking there is. January 28th, 2018. I'm trying to ignore the fact that all of Kelsey's cute stuff is paid for with Trevor's money. He is such a creep. I don't get what she sees in him. She says I'm jealous. As if. I think she is. I kind of think she has a light thing for Kelsey. Like romantically. Thing is, she thinks she needs him to get away from all of this, but she doesn't. She got away from her mom all on her own. Kelsey's the smartest, coolest, sweetest person you can imagine. She doesn't need anyone to get her out. She can do that all on her own. Too bad she doesn't believe in herself yet. Yeah, I think that she does have a thing for her. But I also understand, like, in the writing, they're definitely phrasing it as friends, but I personally just want to think that. That's just my perspective, but in the writing, this is just definitely two very close best friends, so, like, don't cross the streams. I had to explain to somebody that, like, women and men, just focusing on, like, people raised, like, that way, right? People that are raised female tend to be raised with more of, like, they tend to be more open about their emotions and have more emotional intimacy with their friends and, you know, the ability to say things like that they love each other, that kind of thing. Whereas men tend to be, people raised male tend to be, like, very starved of that. So when you have people raised male and people raised female together, there can be a lot of miscommunications when they like try to express that emotional intimacy with their male friend, because that's how they do friendship. And the guy believes that emotional intimacy is something that you should only do with your romantic partner because that's what they've been trained to believe, that it causes miscommunications to happen. And that's why you get like a lot of those like friend-zoned guys. So I just throwing that out there. So what she's expressing here is a lot of emotional intimacy. And emotional intimacy can be read as either way, but I think this is expressly written as emotional intimacy of two female friends just getting along well. But again, my personal headcanon is that Marie has a light crush on Kelsey, based on what I've seen. We're Going to Be Friends is the name of this chapter. March 17th, 2018. Oh, those sparkly shoes. She wears them all the time. Last night, the heels dug into my calf. It freaking hurt. Have you seen those heels? So I yanked them off her feet, and I told her, not on the bed. She was amused. I can't think why. To be honest, I wish I was a size 9, because they look absolutely gorgeous. On Kelsey's feet, at least. When I tried them on, it looked like a little girl trying on mommy's shoes. Huh. Yeah, I'm a size 9. And also, I remember in the end of my high school days, like, I'm talking like the last 2 years, I remember in school wearing sparkly heels exactly like these, and, oh god, and skinny jeans, and a nice t-shirt that kind of like matched everything, but like the shoes were supposed to stand out. And like that was an outfit choice I went with for a while. I had a few different color shoes, but they all had that same kind of design. And I actually kind of hope that the style comes back. Okay. We're still on Going to Be Friends. March 27th, she's got a picture of Martin Luther King with I Have a Dream. Which, by the way, he later in his life kind of refuted that, saying that it's still too early and too optimistic to believe in that dream, that there's still, like, that his own speech doesn't absolve the fact that a lot of groundwork needs to be happening. And he felt like a lot of that got misconstrued. Really recommend looking up that interview afterwards, especially since we use his words out of context quite a bit. So yeah, March 27th, 2018. She called me her friend today. I'm not a shadow person anymore. She's my friend. Oh god, you poor person. If this is how you react to getting a friend, I'm so sorry. Is Kelsey the extrovert that adopted the introvert? Because I think that's what happened here. All is now harmed. April 9th, 2018. A Joker card and a stack of cards? Oh, I probably got it off of the, I see, from the deck of cards. Kelsey is so angry at the world, like all the time. It's kind of annoying, but I get it. We all have a different story to tell. So, as a friend, I did the only thing. I told her she could do anything she wanted. She just had to make it happen, not wait for it. I told her to deal again. Not drugs, the cards. April 11th, 2018. So so the first line there is she broke up with Trevor. So I think she took the words of advice here that came from Marie. Kelsey broke up with Trevor today. Finally. She can do so much better than that total loser. He assaulted her in the school hallway. Of course, no one saw it happen, but he literally tore her clothes from her body. Like, fuck. I promise not to swear, so there you go. I'd swear for her, it's fine. But she's done with him now. Things can only get better. Oh, I like the stitching that they bothered to put with that. Okay. April 13th, 2018. 2 more days after that. I think he's crazy. He keeps calling me at the most impossible hours. Just to yell at me. Calling me names. Threatening me that if I don't let Kelsey go, he'll do this or that. Oh my god. It's as if I've got her tied up here. I now unplug my phone when I go to sleep. Oh my god, dude. That's so toxic. Like, I hate constantly, I don't care if this is like a parental thing, if this is a romantic interest thing. I hate when people blame someone's personality on the other people in their lives without acknowledging the fact that they have agency. If you've seen the movie Red, which I don't think really comes with any spoilers as I say this, and I haven't even watched Red yet, so take that as you will. But if you watch Pixar's Red, there's like a scene where the mom is blaming the daughter's friends for the daughter's behavior without acknowledging that the daughter has agency and can make those decisions for herself. And I hate when that happens because I've had my entire personality blamed on other people by like my own family, right? I got told that, you know, college rotted my brain. I got told that this hairstyle is not my choice, that it was my fiance's choice. I've been told, like, you insert anything that you have come to know about my personality from watching this channel and understand that it was constantly blamed on other people influencing me and rather than me having my own agency. That's been my entire life. So I hate stuff like this right here coming out of Trevor. I literally I hate it. I hate people who do this. I literally just cannot tolerate them. Okay. June 7th, 2018. It took me forever to convince Kelsey to ride a bike because it ain't cool. Our rides are the best part of the day now. And on this day, we rode them through Mr. Jones's orange grove in broad daylight. Oh, someone's playing Saurian? I've never heard of that one. Might add that to my list. Anyway, we got home with a basket full of the juiciest golden oranges. I didn't even think about getting caught. Aw. And this is the same incident where Kelsey said that she knew that they were being followed, I think, by Trevor. So, because he's the one that's harassing them and so now he's got stalking on the list too, as well as like credible threats because he's stalking her. So nothing was the same. Okay. I imagine we're gonna find more of these. So, because I think these numbers might be the combination of something. June 30th, 2018. There's been another home invasion, just 2 blocks from here. They killed a woman this time, and the police think it's Trevor. Suppose it was him in our house. I can't wrap my head around it. It's too big. But Kelsey says it isn't true. That Trevor is a bastard, but would never commit such violent acts. Looking at that torn shirt, I think she might be in denial there. And it says bad news across the top. I think she's just trying to like take away from the potential blame that if it's Trevor, the second person would have to be her. Because I do think that Trevor is that kind of person. I did it. I hope I'm not going to regret this. From July 5th, 2018. July 7th, 2018. We needed this. Beer, water, and oranges. Like so many nights before Trevor. No, I am not going to let him spoil my night at the pool with Kelsey. He who shall not be named... Oh, not he... Wait. He who shall not be named, not today. And he was watching them. July 7th, 2018. Cheers. And we don't even have the last part unlocked yet. Okay, so do we have any other numbers? So let's start from the beginning. Okay. No numbers, no numbers. So we have a 9 and a 1. So what else is around here to look at? library?
She must have written it down here somewhere.
Oh, I'm not a... Oh god, I would like to be able to read it. Shadow person. There we go. Words of secrecy. Kitty gif? Hold up, I want that. Oh, it's the one of the kitty playing with the... I can't drag it. Oh, I used to have that app. Cuteness overload. Yeah, I used to have this app to play with my cats, actually. Right, Selena? He is passed out. Okay. What does her internet search?
One day, I just had to know. What's up with all the cats? She said she admired them. That they were who they were without any pretense. That they had no fear of confrontation. She wanted to be more like them.
I disagree highly with that thought as a person who owns a cat with anxiety. Like, what are you talking about? Edgar is terrified of confrontation. Edgar will come and hide by me to avoid confrontation. Edgar gets anxious about, like, everything, but honestly, I completely understand. I can't scroll through the kitties. Ugh. My pet is
When
missing.
Bumblebee went missing.
Oh.
Marie cried for days. She thought I couldn't hear her at night. I could never prove it, but I'm sure it was Trevor.
No. No, don't hurt the cat in this. Oh, he killed it. If it's Trevor, he killed that cat. He has violent tendencies. The cat went missing. He has a personal vendetta. Blames Marie for Kelsey not being in his life anymore. Like, Bumblebee usually wears a red collar with his name. He's an orange tabby with a white chest and paws. Green eyes. Please help me find him. He's been missing since 6/23. He's 4 years old.
Marie, what were you thinking? You know that's illegal.
Oh my god. I mean, I don't think it's illegal now, but because you can 3D print a gun, but the point stands.
Why does someone need to get hurt before we step up and act, for Christ's sake? If they had, none of this shit would have happened, and no one would have died.
What? Who died? Marie? But yeah, honestly, that I like warned some people about stuff like this, where if like you punish the victim and you don't, like recently too, if you punish the victim and don't do anything about the harasser, like people are gonna get hurt. From Mr. Phillips, who's apparently the principal. Hi, Marie. It grieves me to hear that this is how you feel. I'm afraid there's not much I can do at this stage. I understand why you are alarmed and feel unsafe, but Trevor has not broken any school laws, nor has he hurt anyone. I disagree there, but okay. I would like to invite you and Trevor into my office to see if we can start a conversation between you two. Let me know when you are ready to talk. You know where to find me. Oh, God.
Oh no. Why didn't you tell me, Marie? No wonder you were so frightened. We never should have gone to the Orange Grove.
Oh, God. So, yeah, he's clearly stalking her. But I also understand the principal's perspective. July 7th. Torres Wi-Fi. Well, let's go back to the journal. There's new stuff in it. Poor Bumblebee. All right. Let's go all the way back to the beginning and see. So that we did. January 10th, 2018. I love cats because they're not afraid to be difficult. That's fair. Okay, this one's new. May 19th, 2018. Today was a good day. Only 5 emails from Trevor. Only 5. I hope he's finally getting it. She's not coming back. He really holds me responsible for it. I can handle that if it keeps him away from her. When I saw him in the hallway this morning, he slid his fingers across his throat again. If he wasn't such a scary-ass clown, I'd laugh. But he does scare me. I don't tell Kelsey these things. She shouldn't worry. Oh, God. Did I do this one? No, I don't think so. Yeah, nothing on this page was filled out before. June 12th, 2018. They're not listening. I've tried every authority at school. I even tried the cops, but they just patted my shoulder. Poor little girl, still traumatized, bumped on the head, didn't do her any good. Oh, fuck. Yes, I'm swearing now. A jar full of candy. What should I do? I wish I could tell Kelsey, but she'd go insane. Or she'd get herself hurt. Or worse, she'd go back to him. Trevor's dangerous. June 23rd, 2018. I know it's him. And there's nothing I can do. They never believe me. I don't think I'll ever see Bumblebee again. I swear to you, if anyone ever did anything like that to my cats, I do not care about the jail time I would get. But oh my god. I keep thinking about someone took Edgar or Selena like that, and it just decimates me. Hey, son, can I pet you? He's licking my hand. Thank you, son. Kinda needed that. Okay. June 30th, 2018. I can't sit and watch. I have to be fearless. I found this site where you can buy guns off of anyone. Not that I mean to shoot anyone, it's just... I don't know what to do. It's for protection, you know? Isn't that what they say? Anyway, there was this guy who wanted to sell me this totally new 9mm. I'm meeting him out of town somewhere. It's a little shady, I admit. But with Trevor lurking around, I'll take my chances. The picture of a gun. Okay. So that was everything from the computer. So we've got now 9, 5, and 1. How big is the case?
I need...
Okay. Well, let's see. I did the swimsuit. I did the shopping bags, the doormat. Okay, we did the drawer. Let's see. Anything else I see? Sheet of paper. March
That's Nora's
4th.
birthday. That's weird. I guess she wrote it down for that Ben guy, for her pizza and movie party. All right, I might have been a little jealous.
Didn't say that the journal got updated, so I think we're good there.
Mr. Torres. Thick as thieves, those two. Ever since Lorraine died, they only had each other. Marie was suffering when he was in intensive care. That was a nasty knife wound.
Man. I'm trying to see if there's anything else, like, over here, because I feel like this is the one spot. Ah!
Hated that thing.
Okay. None of the cabinets seem to be openable. None of the wall posters. Oh, maybe that one.
She wouldn't stop about time travel and black holes and stuff. I just wanted to do something simple. Calculate shit. Boring, is what she said. Her, the weird kid, talked boring. So yeah, we settled on antimatter, because who wants to be boring?
That's fair. That's fair. Okay, so what else is there? You did the bottle. None of the postcards. None of these posters. Oh, notebook.
La La Land. That movie was a shit piece of crap. Glad Trevor snuck us in. I don't think I could have handled wasting $20 on that. Never thought I'd see Marie there. Then again, she always was a dreamer. I bet she loved it. She never realized I didn't want to be her friend in public.
No. God, yeah, you're a horrible friend. Okay. If you can't be friends with the person in public, then you don't deserve to have them as your friend. Like, straight up. If you're embarrassed to be seen with them, like, no.
There's no such thing as food waste. And don't I know it? The smell of garbage will be in my nose forever, and the taste of it in my mouth. I swore I would never be that hungry again.
Oof.
I didn't care what it took.
Oof. I knew some people like that. My mom's kind of like that, though. Oh.
Food rescue. Yeah, it was a good place to be. Until Marie showed up. I know she didn't mean anything by it, but the pity in her eyes.
Oh.
Worse than being hungry.
Yeah, that's something I hear a lot often, is like the pity is way worse.
The Green Eatery. Green as in with fungus.
Oh.
Yes, I am never eating Ayurvedic lasagna ever again. But some people must have liked Mr. Jones's cooking because he was out every night cooking his green stuff.
Huh. Bike helmet?
I couldn't afford a car, and Marie didn't want one, so we rode our bikes everywhere. I thought I looked silly, and with those damn sparkly shoes, I probably did. Yeah, I was losing my glamour status at school right there.
Don't worry about that. It's just school.
Mr. Torres gave me my own set of keys, so I'd feel at home.
No.
I loved him for it, but every time I used those keys, I felt a pang of guilt.
Yep. Probably because we were one of the people in the home invasion. Okay, we did the takeout menu. There's a few things that, like, I think I just have to be, like, super up close. Just to be able to, yeah.
I didn't like that she kept the stone. Why did she have to be reminded? I told her I was sorry, but she said it was for me, to remind me.
Oh. What? Okay. Let's go back to the notebook then. Just want to make sure there's not anything else over here that I didn't click on. Okay. So, all the way back to the beginning again. Oh, wow, yeah. So, last hope. High school kid saves classmates from hunger. Oh, God. No wonder why Kelsey didn't feel great about this. Food rescue. November 9th, 2017. After that school article, people kept asking me why I did it. As if I were some kind of hero. So stupid. And I keep telling them the same story. Aren't they sick of it yet? Maybe I should publish a book. My life story, so they'll stop bugging me. Crazy people. Here, for the last time, last fall I caught a kid stealing someone's lunch from a backpack. As he stuffed the sandwich into his mouth, our eyes locked. He panicked, dropped the food, and ran. I never realized some of my classmates were actually hungry. So I joined Food Rescue to help. There, the end. Everyone satisfied? November 17th, 2017. Food Rescue, 3 years. We had a party today, celebrating 3 years of Food Rescue. Everyone was there. All those happy, familiar faces. Loved it. Kelsey came in. I never took her for one of the hungry. I don't think she knows my name, but everyone knows her. She's gorgeous. It surprised me is all. I could see the shame in her eyes when she had to accept a bag of groceries from me. Still, I couldn't take my eyes off her. If this world allows someone like Kelsey Jackson to be hungry, it must be everywhere. So I'm going to fight it with everything I've got. Good on her. Okay, La La Land. I Am Alone. February 14th, 2018. Fuck, I'm so stupid. I finally got to see La La Land. They showed it on Classics Night at the theater. I went with Ben. Loved it. But Kelsey was there too. I was so happy to see her. I actually freaking hugged her, and she pushed me away and asked me what I thought I was doing. And that Trevor asshole was enjoying the show. And her stupid cheerleader friends. God. Did I do this one? Oh, no, I didn't. Okay. February 16th, 2018. Okay, I've calmed down a bit. That La La Land night, she was with Trevor. And he is such a fucking asshole. She's different when she's around him. Not that it makes it all right. But she did come straight over to tell me she was sorry. She knows she was wrong. Broke my window with a damn rock. She said if I'd answered the call of the pebble, she wouldn't have thrown the rock. She's been here ever since. I don't have anywhere else to go, really. Oh, she doesn't have anywhere else to go, really, except for Trevor. I'm glad she'd rather sleep here. Right now, as I write this, she's on the bed going over some notes from class. I like having her here, and Dad says it's okay. Did I do this? No. March 17th, 2018. You may have noticed, Sweet Journal, that there are less and less F words on these pages, and I'm so frickin' proud. Ha! Okay, only when I go to Berserk, like when Kelsey threw that rock through my window, so it's hard to keep up. Did you know that as a little girl, I used to curse abundantly, trying to extend my vocabulary here? Dad thought it indicated intelligence, which, I mean, I feel that. And I guess it looked cute up to a certain age, but he said Mom hated it. So every time I used the F word, she made me put a piece of candy in the swear jar. Can't tell you how much that hurt, but every time I'd see it again, I think he secretly ate it. He must have rejoiced. Yep, vocabulary extension again. Every time I swore like a mad woman, must have. The effing swear jar. Okay. So let's see what I've got. So I think we're good here. So we've got 3, 4, 9. 3, 4, 9, 5, 1. Hold on while I write that down. Because otherwise I'm just going to have an issue. So 3, 4, 9, 5, 1. I do a little better when I have like the visual cue. Case.
I need to find the key.
3,
5-figure number.
4, 9, 5, 1.
Yay! Good work, Kelsey.
That felt patronizing. Oh
my
God. She actually did it. Okay. Did I miss
The
more?
past, like the future, is indefinite and exists only as a spectrum of possibilities. Stephen Hawking said that. I wish it were true. But there was nothing I could do about the past. It was definite as hell. Sometimes I didn't get Marie. I really thought a night by Jones's pool would help her relax. She used to love it there. But she insisted someone had been watching us. I just wanted to have a good time, and she was ruining it, so I said some things I shouldn't have. She just stood there, staring at the window. I was so annoyed. And that's when I knew she'd been right. Trevor. Right there in the room. He'd just come in through the open window. How did he find us? He didn't know where Marie and I lived. I always made sure of that. But he took an orange from his backpack and started peeling it. It had been Trevor by the pool, and he'd followed us home. He said to Marie, "I told you not to mess with me." But still, I didn't get it. No, it wasn't until he started moving in on her that I realized it was Marie. He was after Marie. He blamed her for everything, and he had a knife.
Oof.
I'd never seen him so angry, so evil. Marie tried to get it away from him. He asked her why she never answered her phone. Did she not read her emails? Or did she think they were hollow threats? God, I just wanted to punch him with anything I could lay my hands on. My backpack. I smashed it against his wrist, knocking the knife out of his hands. Marie went for it, but Trevor was faster. He kicked her in the head. I dove for the knife, but he jumped me. As we struggled, he hissed, "Didn't I get enough action yet? Maybe I needed another baseball bat to get my kicks." I stopped, because right then I knew what he was up to. He asked Marie about Mr. Torres. Was he all right? Did he still get stomach aches? Marie lay on the floor by the bed, in shock, realizing it had been Trevor who almost killed her father. Then Trevor looked at me, added with a smile. And her. That's when it all went to pieces. Trevor ripped us apart, and he was enjoying it. Marie didn't understand. I tried to explain, apologized, but she wasn't listening. She kept asking me if I'd been there with Trevor in their house. Trevor stirred things up even more. He told her it was me who had hit her over the head with a baseball bat, that I'd enjoyed it. I screamed in frustration, "No, that's not what happened." Tears streamed down Marie's face. She couldn't believe I would do that, hurt her deliberately. God, I wanted Trevor to stop talking. I attacked him, scratched his face, hit him wherever I could. I hated him. He was twisting everything. I wanted to tell her that I was sorry. Yes, we robbed the house, and we got caught by Mr. Torres. But I never meant for anyone to get hurt. I didn't smash Marie's head. I panicked. I wanted to stop her from seeing me. When I realized how badly injured she was, I called the police. I tried to stay, but Trevor wouldn't let me. He pulled me by my hair into the van. But Marie wasn't listening. I was losing it, and I like to think I beat Trevor up pretty good. But Trevor punched back harder and faster. He was about to crack my skull. Marie clawed for the box beside her, opened it. She screamed, told us to stop, pointed that 9mm at us. Trevor went nuts, charged for her. She screamed, told him to stay back. She'd never shot a gun in her life. She wasn't going to start now. Trevor grabbed her by the shoulders and... What do you think you remember is not necessarily what really happened, or how others remember it. But Trevor fell back on the carpet, dead. That we all remember.
Oh, no. She's probably going to get persecuted like you wouldn't believe.
Mom, where are you? Did you get the journal?
I'll be down in a minute.
Aunt Marie is getting a little worked up here. She threatened to smoke a cigar. In your car.
Don't let her. Don't let her smoke. I love that car.
She knows you do. Get down here, Mom. You're taking, like, forever.
I'll be down in a minute.
Bring the journal.
So, we're still friends? I didn't get all of the information, but... Oh. Did I? Yeah, no, I'm missing at least one. But I don't know what. I don't know what I was... Oh, yeah, we're missing 2 here. Too late to go back now. Might as well finish reading these, though. I regret food rescue. I regret the science project. I regret it all. My father could have died because of me and my inability to pick real friends. Kelsey, wait, never was who she said she was. I never really knew her, it turned out. You hold your horses, don't smoke in the car. It's all been bullshit. And I'm so stupid. I should have realized it that night and walked away for good. Because someone died. Right in this room. I made him die. I pulled a trigger. I made a bullet pierce his head. His blood soaked the carpet, dripped through the cracks into the floor where it'll remain forever. To bear witness to what I'm capable of, I can't stay here. Am I the same me? I don't know anymore. I have to fix this. Fix me. Away from her. I have to focus on the positives of my life and stop questioning myself. Why did she do it? Why did I do it? Did I deserve this? Am I an evil person? A killer? I shot him in the head, for Christ's sake. I could have gone for his leg. Dad calls them intrusive thoughts. I say they're the truth. I'm stronger than I look. I can do this. I will go up north to Uncle George, as Dad suggested. Nice and cool up there. I'll be able to think and finish high school. I'm leaving this journal here because I need a clean slate and fresh pages. I'm sorry. Dear Diary, maybe I'll send for you someday, when this is long over and I've dealt with being a murderer. Hi, Kelsey. Yes, I'm talking to you. Yeah. I know you've been reading my journal. Okay, yeah. There we go. From where they picked off before the cutscene. You are my friend, and I love you unconditionally. I did what I did because of you. I stood up to him because of you. But you? I don't know. Right now, I can't be near you, so I don't want you to come find me. I promise it'll be all right. I'm still missing a few things, though. And I wish I didn't know where else to look. I thought I looked at everything. Closing chapter. Anything else? Just the credits? Yeah, as a whole, I still had no clue what the remaining things I missed were. As a whole, I really like it. I thought it was very good and effective found storytelling, found narrative. Maybe I could have looked at the records more. I don't know. But I was able to call pretty early on, based on what Kelsey was saying, that she was responsible. So for me, there wasn't as much shock. But the fact that she actually shot Trevor was such like a shock to my system. Wow. Yeah. I almost don't know how to process that. But I really liked it. I thoroughly enjoyed the experience, and I think it was a very useful exercise in found storytelling that can make games better, to kind of look at how they did it. But that's where I'm going to leave the episode. I'm definitely doing this as a one-off. So thanks everyone so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you liked what you saw here today. Be sure to hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I upload literally anything else. Take care, everybody.